Hello, beautiful friends. This is Crystal Rose Insights, here to do a reading for the Divine Masculine. First off, I want to thank each and every single one of you that's here watching my videos. Those of you that like, comment, share, subscribe. Those of you who reach out for private readings. Those of you who reach out for live guidance sessions with me. Those of you who are just here for the first time, I really welcome you, and I want to thank each and every one of you for your energy that you provide to this community, because this really is about all of us. It's not about me or my readings. It's really about what we're all doing to help support each other and the collective. So thank you for that. This is going to be a general reading for the energies of the Divine Masculine, and these messages are intended to be timeless, in that no matter when I'm recording the video or whenever I post it, whenever you are watching this video, it could be years from now, and if the message is resonating for you, that's Spirit's way of getting you the message when it's meant for you, okay? Because this being a general reading, we're all at different phases of the journey. We're learning different lessons along the way, and so it's impossible to get everybody, covered in a general reading. If you want a specific reading specific to you, your journey, what's going on with you, then that obviously would be a private reading or a guidance session with me. And the information's down below. And my reading is intended that no matter anyone who watches this, that you will get at least one important message that will come through for you to be supportive of you in your path. So with that, I want to just start, as I always do, with a gemstone. This is a blue calcite. This is a very calming stone for mental chatter. It's a calming stone to bring peace, calming for the nervous system, and I feel like this wants to be here for the Divine Masculine right now. So if you want to look up the metaphysical properties of blue calcite, then there may be some additional messages for you as to why this stone wanted to be here to support you at this very moment. All right, so let's get going. So this is going to be a general reading. Take the messages that make sense for you and leave the rest. And I'm calling in Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Metatron, all the Ascended Masters, all the beings of light, to support this reading for the highest good of all. See what's going on with Divine Masculine. Okay, so we get the Page of Wands, we get the Four of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Four of Wands, the Hermit, and I don't do reversals, my deck knows this. Some of my decks I do, this one I don't. The Eight of Wands and the Hanged Man. And the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. This is about being at a crossroads. This is about making a decision, needing to make a decision, being in a bit of a stalemate energy. So it's like feeling as though it's funny because he's been on the brink of making this decision. I feel like he's been fluctuating a little bit, but that's interesting that that's coming up right now as the crossroads that he's at right now. And then we're getting the Moon also underneath it, which I feel is interesting too, because it's like this is the energy of your fears holding you back. And the fears are an illusion, and that's what this Two of Swords is. If you see in the traditional tarot, the Two of Swords, the person is holding the swords and they have a blindfold on. It's like what they're afraid of is an illusion, and that's kind of the energy of the Divine Masculine right now. Is he's kind of having a battle between his head and his heart, and his heart's going to win out, don't worry. But it is funny that the Moon card is here along with this Two of Swords energy. So there's definitely the decision being made here with the Divine Masculine. So let's see what this is about. So the Page of Wands energy is, this is about taking action, a message of moving forward in action. So this could be a creative new endeavor, new opportunity, new work. This could be a message about taking action. So he could be reaching out and somehow there's some sort of communication around him taking action in this new endeavor, this creative new endeavor, which could certainly be the relationship with you. It could also be his career, because I know there's been a lot of energies happening around finances and abundance with the Divine Masculine, making sure that he's got everything in alignment. And it's interesting, what he wants you to know is this Four of Cups energy, which is like he's realizing he's been in this place of not seeing this big cup that's being offered to him by the universe. And he's acknowledging this. He's acknowledging that he has been focused on the 3 cups that's like from the past, and not noticing the one beautiful cup that's been offered to him. So he's acknowledging this, and I feel like that's why he's starting to, there's going to be this message about action. And what may be under the surface that may be unseen is this Wheel of Fortune. This is the card of destiny. This is about things turning towards for the better as they are supposed to. So we'll get some more here to see what's coming through. But how he's feeling about you is this Four of Wands. This is the card of reward. This is traditionally the card that can indicate marriage, twin flame marriage, because of the Four Wands. It's the 1111. So this is sort of where he's at. It's like this is the action he's wanting to start taking, is to go towards this Four of Wands, which is happiness, fulfillment, all of that. And how he's feeling about the relationship right now is he's very contemplative about it. He's been really understanding it. He's been coming into this place of really knowing that this is bigger than him, this is bigger than you, this is bigger than the two of you combined. It's like this time of self-discovery. Is he's wanting this marriage. He's discovering a lot about himself through this partnership, because he sees this in you and he's wanting it, and it's making him just almost see himself in a new light, is what I'm hearing. Because he was in this energy of this, in this deck it's called boredom, the Four of Cups. But it's like he's realized that there's something new and exciting and more beautiful here with you than he's ever had before. And he's acknowledging that. He's realizing, I'm going to now turn towards this cup that I've been missing this whole time, even though you've been here this whole time, Divine Feminine. So he's really contemplating what this all means. And it's like, this guy looks very content. Look at him. He's contemplating, but he's got a little smile on his face, sort of like he knows that it's all starting to come together and make sense for him in a whole new way. And what's supporting him is this Eight of Wands, which is the energy of communication, things coming at you quickly. This could indicate travel. So for some of you, that may be, for some Divine Masculines, they may be going on a little trip. Kind of give them some of that perspective that they need here for self-discovery. So that may be part of it. Or it could be the universe nudging him to take action and start to communicate again. Or communicate more, or communicate what's going on with him. And then what's he's being challenged with is this Hanged Man energy. So it's interesting, he's getting the Hermit and the Hanged Man right on top of each other here. This is about, in this deck it's called Limbo. This is why he's got this Two of Swords here, right? This Hanged Man is, he's got to make a decision. He's got to get out of this stalemate of, you know, to be or not to be, right? That's kind of that is the question that is coming through. And that's where he's starting to see how his fears have held him back, and he's really starting to break free from it. But this is a bit of his challenged energy right now. It's like he wants to move forward and take action, but he's still towards this Four of Wands, all this beautiful energy, but he's still in limbo, and he doesn't want to be in limbo anymore. But it's like he takes a step forward and he goes back, takes a step forward, then he goes back. Like he just hesitates. It's like he gets the confidence and then he chickens out. So that's what I'm feeling here. Let's get a piece of advice from the Romance Angels. Let's see what they have to say about the Divine Masculine that this is resonating for. And again, this may not be the place you're at, Divine Masculine, because this is a general reading, and if it's not, no worries. There will be other readings that will be as though they were meant for you. But you'll still get a good message out of here. I know it, even if it's not quite your whole situation. Trust. So the Romance Angels are really wanting him to trust what he's been feeling and realizing in his hermit mode. The situation is calling on you to have faith. You know, have faith that when you make this decision, things will work out. Have faith that you will be supported. Have faith that this cup will be more beautiful than anything you've ever known. It's like this trust that this wheel of fortune, of destiny, is coming for you. Which makes sense. Obviously that makes sense intellectually, but just energetically, they're just reassuring the divine masculine that he's not in this alone. Even though the Hermit's here, he's not in this alone. The Hermit is contemplating this beautiful, trusting relationship. I get a piece of advice from Archangel Michael. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. It says, thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. And I'm grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. Yeah, this is feeling like that's part of this indecision and these fears coming through for the divine masculine here. Is he's afraid of getting hurt. He's afraid that what he's put his heart out there before and it hasn't worked out. And so why would this be any different? But these angels are like, this trust message is very, very, very important for the divine masculine right now. Trust that you, that this will work. You are supported. You are, your divine feminine is not like the others. She's just not. But it's understandable that he has a little hesitation and has some fear. But, you know, it's darkest out. What I'm hearing here is darkest out. It's darkest right before the dawn, right? It's like where you're starting to just really think it's not, it can't get any darker. And then boom, there's the dawn. It starts to shift. It starts to rise on a new day. So, yeah, divine masculine, you know, you're understandably in this place because I know it's funny because last week the energy was so, you know, confident and beautiful. And then I feel like this is a bit of the retrograde energy having an effect, is that you're just taking, it's like you want to move forward, but you're just taking a little time to reflect. And so there is a little bit of that vacillation, not in a bad way. You're still ultimately moving forward, but this is a bit of the retrograde energy coming through in the little pause, and that's okay. But the universe is really supporting you and having faith and having trust. So that's the current reading for that's the reading for the divine masculine. And if this is resonating for you, if this is making sense, then I'm going to hop over to Vimeo right now and continue this reading, do the extended version. We're going to get some more cards, more clarity on these energies. We're going to get into advice, what's up to be cleared, what's up to be healed, what's up to be let go of, and some advice for how to navigate this scenario right now. So if this is resonating, you feel like this is meant for you, then head on over to Vimeo. I'm going to continue this over there. That's where it's kind of intended as a reading for those of you that this feels like I'm doing a reading for you, that maybe you don't want to do a full private reading or can't afford a private reading. This is a way to get additional information because I'm being tuned into you at the moment, and get it over on Vimeo for a much lesser price than doing a private reading for me. So this is a bit of a hybrid solution for me for those of you that are watching the free videos, but maybe you aren't ready for a full private reading yet. So yeah, head on over there. And in the meantime, I wish you guys all the abundant love in the universe. Until next time, bye.